now. I'm about 9 minutes late. Sorry, Truck Talk Fridays, and I'm gonna be switching games or switching to America, and I'm gonna say going live but doing prep. A little prep in such ways. Now putting out the tweet like I usually do on stream because I keep forgetting about that. I'm smart. Oh, come on, I can type. There we go. Thank God Google keyboards have gotten better so I can actually type without having a problem. I'm also hoping volume is fine. It should be because I haven't really changed much settings from last time. But hey guys, Family's here. Welcome to Chuck and Talk Fridays. I'm just still setting up. Still having a slightly late dinner. Not really with Wendy's, but I just have a different kind of sandwich because yeah. Wendy's cup, by the way. No. That's not the logo. That's the logo. Even though it's flip, but that's okay. ATS2 ATS speedometer, because I want to at least use a speedometer, even though I really don't use a speedometer that much. Not when I'm playing. Well, when I'm streaming, I keep forgetting that I actually have that, but now I'm just going to get ready. So, I thought it would be kind of relevant to actually kind of show you how my setup goes because I kind of have nothing else to talk about at the moment, aside from about my week and such and like that. I don't have much underlying topics aside from what are you guys doing over the summer. There we go. I feel like this will be like a great time to like show you how most of the things work. Apparently, I never used the browser on the iPad. Okay, thanks. So that is ready, surprisingly. That's also in kilometers. I don't want it in kilometers. I actually want it in miles per hour because I'm driving. I'm driving the MPA, not the KM. Okay, let me cut this out. I thought this would be relevant because I finally got some, what do you call these? Like rubber stoppers? Not rubber stoppers. Like one where you can actually have it on the floor and it doesn't move. Because, let's see if I could show this thing without breaking things. The pedals keep sliding around while I'm driving, and it sucks because when you try to switch things and then your pedal goes away and then suddenly it just moves. This is like my makeshift solution, which is post-it notes and some double-sided tape, and it held out for a while. I decided to look on Amazon, like randomly through Amazon, and I found this. I was like, I hope this works. The only problem is it's slightly higher than the actual pad, so it's gonna just be above it, but we're gonna see how well this works for this stream. And I'm doing it now because I feel like this is like what I usually do to prep. Like more or less, yeah. I could just peel it off from the thing. Hey, look at it. So I guess I'll position it relative to our. Okay, I think I know where I'm gonna position it. Come on, 3M tape. Sponsored by 3M tape, apparently. Okay, maybe this was a mistake. Come on. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna put these on. I'm hoping these work well. Probably should have put these on the outside and the inwards. But you know, I have a brain. I have a degree. I know what I'm doing. Not really. I'm slowly starting to sound better now. For those who haven't tuned into the Monday stream, I was pretty sick. It's pretty stuffy. But this time around, I'm feeling a lot better. So hopefully, I sound a lot better. I mean, a little bit stuffy still, but not as bad as like Monday. Ooh, wow, that is fucking stable. Okay, I'm shocked. I'm actually surprised. That actually really worked for $4. I might put one in the middle so there's like even less movement. I'm shocked how well this actually works. Let's put it right down here. I'm gonna keep like the support, like the makeshift support that I've created, because this is also light as well, and I got big feet, so I'm gonna keep that support there as well. But it's pretty stable. Uh, Also, I don't remember if I ever set up the wheel on this game, like streaming or not. I do not remember. I know I set it up for ETS, but I don't know so much about ATS. Hence why we're on American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. We'll be just going around for the most part. That's kind of there. It just needs weight. But I think... Yeah, my feet still drags it though. That sucks. That sucks. So yeah. Can't believe I did some 6 minutes of fadaddling right there. Let me just see if I have all of this set up. Options. Also, I could probably take off the telemetry stuff now or just do that. That works. Alright, Oh, almost lost control of my thing. Okay, good to know that we don't... Oh, what the... Oh, keyboard only. No wonder it didn't work. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Huh. That's... Yeah. Okay. Everything is kind of falling down again. Okay. It kind of works. I need, like, it needs to be more sticky. Because I think I have a really dusty floor. This doesn't work as well as I thought it would. Even if I put a bunch. Because it still moves, like, quite a bit. I'm sorry, I'm rolling on my chair. Let me at least sit up for once. And put the fan because it's so hot in this room whenever I do this. Don't know why, it just really is. Am I falling in my chair? I think I am. Oh yeah, I am. So, let me see. It's just, how hard is it to remove? Pretty hard to remove, okay. I might just put 4 more then. Planning! It's great. Put it like in the corners. Like there, like on the top, I think what I'm gonna do. Try not to cover any of the screws, so if for some forsaken reason I need to access them. I'm hoping this also adds extra weight, cause man, I got a heavy foot, and having these things like Jello, move around like Jello, it's not the greatest thing when you're driving, especially when you want to switch gears and stuff. Come on, cables. Okay, I have basically my whole dinner here in the corner, and everything else here because I have to access stuff. This is some great planning, I swear. I am a good streamer. Kinda. To leave you there for now, I'll clean it up in about an hour. Let's just set it up and hope this chair actually not giving me a problem. Ooh, you almost saw my belly on that one. Okay. So that's that. Oh, damn it. That's that. The chair still wants to fall down. Okay, but that works. Let's move it up a bit because I realize I don't have a clutch to look up and down axes. I haven't really set this thing up at all. So, wait. Okay, hold on, what? Okay, that's great. Oh, there we go. I set it to the wrong thing. No, what the? Okay, got it. So like that. There we go. That's much better. I don't have a splitter. I don't have a shifter. That's a shift. Oh, okay. Blah, 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 blah. I could just set this on automatic and then go with it, but I like switching gears. Oh, I know where it goes. Key buttons. And since I don't have a controller, change? What did I change? Shift up, shift down. At least I have these stickers, so this is gonna work. Engine, parking. Where's the one? Okay, left turn, right turn, windshield wipers. See, this is like usually what I have to go through, just so I know I have everything right. Okay, wipers, cruise control. I don't know wipers was P. I thought wipers was no WASD though. Oh, that's assistant action 1. That's not what I wanted. Nope. Nope. Other side. There we go. Interior is in. Oh, I need to set these up then too. Forgot my lights and such in my enter button. Where's L? L. Where's T? Where's my trailer? I'm almost there. Wait, what in the world is engine brake? Oh, I don't have engine brake on these things. Man, I wish I could use engine brake, but I can't. Horn. T is trailer, and then enter is ender. Okay. It's all the way down here, really. Thank God my mouse works. T. There we go. I think I got the rest. Let's see if it works. Oh, my chair up one more time. Realizing that I'm gone on the thing. So we'll see how well this works. I'm gonna still eat my sandwich because I still have a sandwich here. Oh, that was wet. Really wet. How do I set up a trailer on this thing? Oh my god, that's so sensitive. These keys are not set correctly. I thought I set it correctly, but I didn't. I don't know. Okay. Where's engine? Okay. That should work. Oh, that's so sensitive though. I don't like the sensitivity like that. That's terrible. I guess during this I'm going to be able to... I keep clicking the wrong things. I'm so sad. I think I like set up like that. Okay. We're going down. We're heading down. We're heading more down. And I think we're going to get a job. We're going to just drive a bit. Talk about my week. Like how we usually do. Connected wait for the drive. What do you mean? There is a drive. Oh, maybe I don't have a place to go yet. Ew, why are you far? Oh, I've set it up differently. Let's go home. Where the fuck is it? Okay. That's a little bit better. But let me actually drive in like a good position. There we go, much better. Alright. So, welcome to Jug and Dog Fridays, where I've already done my intro about 13 minutes ago. Almost 14 minutes ago. And this thing is still not connected. Come on. Connected, waiting for it to dry. What do you mean? Okay. Woo -boo -boo -boo. Okay. Let me just be sure I have everything here. No, that's not what I wanted. Yep, there we go. Sweet, that worked. Come on. Load me up. I'm already here. I'm already here, dude. Okay. Aw, please don't tell me it's not gonna work. Also, my volume is not loud for the game. Let me just increase it here. Okay. So, I guess I could start. My iPad's not working though. This will be great. And I'm already speeding, so this is even greater. But Okay, what do we even talk about? I already lost what I was going to talk about. No, not really. Realizing I've done this for 15 minutes, I've done nothing. Yeah. Let's see, what has my week been so far? Starting last week. Aside from getting sick, because I did get sick, thank you, random California weather, for getting me sick. I don't know. It was we had really interesting weather, actually, when I think about it, for May, because it usually never rains or be really, really cold. So going out to... I already talked about it. Oh, no. No, I didn't talk about it. So actually prior to the Chuck and Talk Thursday, I did that Thursday. I remember... I went with a friend to a job fair. And it was pouring and cold, which is a bit rare for spring in California. Usually it's like warm, like usually in like the 80s or 90s in Fahrenheit. So that's like about 20, like high 20s, 30s in Celsius. But this time we're just experiencing rain and wind, and since it was a job fair, you have to be very formal about it. Everything is so sensitive with this thing. Come on. You had to be formal. So it was great trying to walk with formal clothing in the rain, because hooray me for not having an actual jacket or an umbrella brought that day. I am smart. But I wasn't like so soaked, because the rain didn't go down hard that time. Wow, English. So just went in. Me and my friend went in. Signed in technically, because she gave me the invitation link through Eventbrite, and we signed up from there. Getting there, we just had to sign in. Not knowing what companies are going to be there. Now, I'll preface this a little bit. Truck and Talk Thursday, it was my way to just talk about things while I'm looking for a job. Ever since I graduated from university with a bachelor's in computer science. My friend is in mechanical engineering. Has a bachelor's of science in mechanical engineering. So we go to this job fair, not knowing what's over there, hoping that we can probably get something. And then when we get in, it was mostly for sales and... Oops. I realized I'm being followed by the popos. Whoopsies. It was mostly sales and management. Something we both don't know. Like, at all. So... I should probably give myself an audio test now, since this iPad is just not working at all. Thanks, iPad. Whee! Close you in. So let's grab the job quick then, and we'll set up. As I'm doing this. Come on, faster! Let's get to like 5th gear. I'm already on 5th gear. Okay. Okay, we're going everywhere now. We're going everywhere. I got this, guys. No, I don't. Okay. And pause. Okay. Alright, let's test this thing out. As I'm slowly figuring out things along the way. Hear me. Okay, we're all good. Good audio test. So went to the job fair. Basically nothing for us. So we're in and out of there in like 15 minutes. Oh, lame. I gotta drive it now. I really don't want to drive any other places, because most of the businesses are like out of there now. So we're in and out 15 minutes. We sent in some applications, and just in case, put in our resumes in just in case. We haven't heard a response yet. But I do have big news about like the job front for now, so I really not going to be expecting too much, but that's okay, because of what I actually got. But I will come in just a wee bit later. For now, let's back this shit up. And then position myself. Okay, I could do this. I know how to back up. My God, it's been a while since I've actually owned a trailer in, since I own a trailer in Euro Truck, I'm so used to driving that. Driving just any other trailer is weird. But hey, at least it's a smoother experience right now. So, in and out 15 minutes, didn't see much. Kind of all disappointed, so we're just trying to figure out how to spend the rest of the day. The slightly rainy, windy day that was in Sacramento, which is about 45 minutes to an hour from where I live. Spoiler alert, if for those who actually watched us a few minutes ago, I did say, like, hey, I'm heading home, you would know what city I live in now. Because thank you, Record Truck Simulator, for showcasing my city, which is weird. Not entirely accurate, but we'll go with it. So I then hung out with my friend for a few hours before going back home. I'm just trying to figure out what to do because being in Sacramento, there's always a lot more stuff than where we live. So it's like, okay, if we didn't find anything, let's just make this as an excuse to just go around, even if it's like raining and we're wearing very formal clothes because smart us did not bring a spare change of clothes to go all casual and whatnot. So we just talked. Apparently there's some big news about her, but I'm gonna keep that private. No one needs to know about that, per se. And we just talk about like, ooh, that was close. I thought that was a red light after the thing. I'm amazed I haven't got caught yet. That's funny. Okay, let's not start in 5th gear and actually go. We just talked about a few things going around, finding food places in our formal outfits because in our business, not really business, formal, like work attire. There we go. I don't know how to call it. I never really held a position that actually, I forget words. No, I just forget words. Business attire. There we go. And such, and then hung out and such with that. So that was a great time. And then during that whole day, or after getting home, starting up Truck and Talk, I started getting a little bit of a wheeze, a little bit of tickle in my throat, and a sniffly nose, which is all signs for me being sick. Which is like, oh, I don't want to get it, but I already got it, and I can't do anything about it. So, yay me. I got sick. Come on, really? Damn it. Wait. Nope. Nope. What was my horn? Okay. I need to change my air horn and the horn because my horn sounds like shit. I forgot about that. I forgot about it. Horn. There we go. There we go. I don't want a car horn. Okay. There we go. Come on. Damn it! Okay. Anyways. So, I started getting sick, and it's great. I'm hungry. I'm a little bit hungry right now. Shit, I had to talk though. For those who wants to know, it was a tuna sandwich. It really is just a tuna sandwich. Okay. Okay. This has been a whole minute trying to get through this intersection. So coming Friday, I was hanging out with friends. Sickness is starting to get to me more and more. But I didn't tell them I was sick. Oh, I did, and then I did tell them I was sick, but they wanted to hang out anyway, so we hung out. And we were just doing friend stuff. I don't not really. I don't know what to call it. Just hanging out with friends, you know. If you don't know how hanging out with friends is, and honestly be surprised, and I'm actually a bit sad. But just hanging out with friends, we ended up watching a Detective Pikachu movie, which is a really good movie. We don't necessarily have to be a diehard Pokemon fan to like it. I'm not that much. I'm a pretty casual fan, but I like the movie. It was a really good movie, showcasing all the Pokemon and all what they do. Apparently, it is based on the game, but I didn't know. Only I think one of my friends actually did play that game. So, knowing that, come on, let's go. Knowing that, turn that off. I'll drive it like this. Yeah, knowing that, that it is based on the game, a little bit loose. It's like they say it was kind of loosely based or half based. I don't like the cameras. Oh, I got it. Okay. Wait. Click the wrong button. There we go. Oh. Okay. There we go. And then. And nope, B. There we go. Much better. Okay. So yeah, watched the movie. It's a really good movie. I give it a recommend to watch Detective Pikachu if you haven't already. It's a good family movie, really. It's like, don't expect too much out of it, unless if you played the game, then maybe expect a little bit. But I didn't play it. But as of like a casual Pokemon fan, I'd say give it a watch. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent for what it is. But we hung out, watched a movie, played some card games because we are nerds like that. We play some card games. Some of them were playing like family card games, like family card games. How do I call that? Like almost not really. It's they played Unstable Unicorns. If you haven't heard it, also a fun game. You should play it. Like I should say also a fun game. It's a fun card game. You should play it with a group of friends. Lots of madness and randomness and such. It's a fun time. And me and my friends were playing some children's trading card games. Not really Yu-Gi-Oh, but children's trading card games nonetheless. Which maybe that's how I got everyone else in the group sick. So I'm sorry, friends. Oh no! Why did you close that lane down? Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to U-turn. What a bitch. Well, I'm going to U-turn now. Thank you, GPS, for telling me to U-turn. Oh my god, I love the open road. It makes driving a lot easier. Oakland, Stockton. Hey, look. So, hung out with them, repeating myself over and over again because I have no idea what else to talk about. Not really. Kind of really. Oh, during that day, actually, prior to hanging out, I actually did get a call from someone. From a future job employer that I would not describe just yet because, yeah. A future job employer, and they told me, we were in talks for that whole week, and I didn't really talk about it last week because I was talking about my trip to the Philippines. What gear am I? 7, okay. So we were in talks before, and we were already setting up for the interview, which is going to be a telephonic interview through my phone, which was great because I've had problems with this before. Having a telephone interview with my cell phone is probably not the greatest thing in the world, in a sense. Only because it gets cut out pretty easily. Like, really. They sounded clear on my end, but when I started talking, they could not hear me to save my life. In a sense. Most of the time, some of the time they could hear me, some of the time they couldn't, so that's great. But managed to get through the whole interview, lasted about 30 minutes. I kept fumbling on my words. Let's drive straight, let this bus pass for once, please. Come on, bus. Go faster. I kept fumbling on my words. when trying to answer their questions and such. I tried my best. I knew for a fact that for some questions I wasn't able to answer because I didn't have much experience in it, which I guess I should probably tell you the position. That would be great. So the position with this employer is to be an IT manager. Now, I have ever so little management skills. I've managed groups before, both professionally and in education during my university career, university life career. Wow, I'm saying a lot. During my university life, talking about how just knowing how to work in groups, knowing what to do, what's the focus of being in groups, how to manage a group and such like that. So basically with the management, in terms of management, I kind of have the idea of it. I just have to do it in a bigger, grander scale, which they say it's a very high stress job, but I'm ready for it. I really am. Hopefully I am. It'll be fun. It'll be great. But we have that. Now, in IT sense, all I have in my background for IT is computer science. Again, Bachelor's of Science, Computer Science. Graduate here. Hi. Haven't done coding in years, so that's great. But it's not much of a coding, it's much of just troubleshooting computers, mobile devices, like iPads, smartphones, whatever, and such. The only thing I don't have experience is IT technician, like support, like desktop support, saying knowing how to use a help desk system, try to organize inventory like that. That's something I don't have much experience on. So hopefully with this job I will. Hopefully with this job position I will get that experience, even though it is a management position. They said I will be all around doing just that. And managing a team of trying to get those devices ready for whatever they're going to use it for their I don't want to say event, but it is a big event that happens in this place, and it happens for about a year. So I'm being very, very vague because I want everyone else to figure it out if you're watching this. So, well, yes, my camera. That's a little bit more centered. Yay! Okay. I'm gonna keep it in this gear. I don't want to really drive that fast. So that's what they told me, and so I tried to answer the best of the questions, especially in the IT stuff. I said I only had I only have education background on some stuff, but not like true experience, like true professional experience working with it as much as I should. I'm supposed to be a software engineer and such and write code, but second best thing. I always like fixing up computers. I always fix up friends' and family's computers, iPads, smartphones and such, so it's basically going to be doing that on a grander scale. I also need to find a gas station because I'm going to be running out of gas. Fuck, that's far. Fuck, that's really far. Hey, I'm going to go all the way up to Truckee then. Is there one really easy? Hey, okay. Let's go for that one. Okay, we'll keep going then. So went through that interview with some hiccups because it's a pretty shitty dead zone here, at least where I live. You can only get 1 or 2 bars on your smartphone. On my smartphone. Thank you AT&T for being slight crap in this area, just ever so slightly. But you do what you do with whatever you have, right? So, you know what? Fuck it. Let's shift it to 10 here and try not to speed. Go a little bit faster. Go. Okay. I'm going 63 miles an hour. This does not feel like 63 miles an hour. So, went through the interview and lasted for literally 30 minutes. It lasted, I think, about 30 minutes and 2 seconds. I didn't even know it lasted for exactly half an hour, but that was great. It was a pretty okay interview. I thought I did well for the most part. And then hung out with friends. And then the next day, Saturday, that was Friday, next day, Saturday, came in with a full sickness. That was great. Feeling all down, feeling the full congestion, feeling the sore throat and such. that was great. So I just stayed home. I stayed home basically for that whole weekend. I just didn't want to do anything. I was feeling slightly miserable with all the congestion and stuff. And it's like, I don't want to do anything. So I basically did that. Like, I really didn't do anything. I just went to sleep. Like, I ate, get some fluids in me, and get some medications in me, and go back to sleep. Watch some videos, go back to sleep. All that stuff. I'm still getting through it. And so, oh my god, phlegm. I still got some phlegm in me, so I still gotta clear all that out. That's gonna be great. So yeah, that whole weekend I was just basically doing nothing. And then on Monday I streamed Darkside Detective. That's a really fun game. I've only gotten halfway through it, so I'm hoping the Memorial Day stream, for those who aren't in the U.S., it's Memorial Day this coming Monday, so you're gonna guys have your day off. Just remember to salute to your veterans and such, and salute to your fallen ones, especially if I remember correctly, because it's their day. Salute to the fallen heroes that are there. I hope I'm correct. Yeah, I should be. Also have a fun day as well. And then for at least most people, next week they're gonna be starting summer vacation, so that's gonna be great. So there's that. But I'll be streaming the rest of the Darkside Detective starting the next Monday, and then we'll figure out what to stream in June, and such. But if you're watching the VOD, it's probably already done, and you're not going to be seeing that out for like another 3-4 weeks, because I've split the case in a case-by-case basis for a Friday upload. So, hi, for those who are watching on YouTube, you already probably seen case 1 of the Darkside Detective. Please do tune in, if you could try. Otherwise, I don't know what game I'm going to be streaming this next Monday, since this live stream comes out Tuesday, which is after that Monday stream. This is already the day after Memorial Day. Convoluted, great scheduling, I know. Woo. So we got that. Let me see, what happened Tuesday? Is there anything relevant that happened that Tuesday? No, not really. When did I get that announcement though? Wednesday? Thursday? Wednesday. So it was Wednesday. So, like the next few days, I just basically stayed home. I mostly hung out with my parents, just running errands while I was still having some deep congestion, and got the tickling of the throat, like the slight sore throat I had. Didn't really last long. It only lasted on Saturday. So I was just fully congested all the way through. Even now, see, you heard me just a few minutes ago. Feeling very, very congested. I'm still feeling it. I'm not really going to take medicines. I'm going to let body take its natural course of removing the congestion out, removing all the phlegm out. I could take some decongestants, but nah, I could sleep fine with it. So I'm just going to let it naturally get out. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. Hopefully there's no virus in it. I pray to God there isn't. So Wednesday came around, still feeling congested, but feeling a lot better than the Saturday. And I get a call. Lo and behold, it's the same employer that I had an interview with on Friday. And I never thought this would happen, but I like how I said it like that. But apparently, after even having the little haphazard interview, I tried my best. Again, like I said before, I've tried my best answering the questions, and even with the split-offs, hopefully they got most of the information down they needed. And, well, I got the job. So, yay, congrats me. I have another job. It's not going to be my second paid working job. For those who doesn't know, a little backstory here. During the Chuck and Talk, I actually did apply through many jobs. This is, again, the primary reason for Chuck and Talk Thursday is to just go by and tell about my week. Mostly about my job hunting process. And job hunting in general, because I'm still looking for a job with a computer science background, all education, no professional experience whatsoever. My first job was actually very unrelated to anything, but it was a temporary job and it made the money. I was an election technician's assistant for my county. because the midterm election happened here in the United States, and I was working for the county for about 2 months trying to process all the ballots for the midterm election. Oh boy, that was crazy. And I didn't really stream for like a month and a half because of a very hectic schedule. But that's what I usually talk about, like just job hunting. And now, here we go again. I got the job as an IT manager. Now, I'm not necessarily starting to work now, not anytime soon, not anytime this week, next week, or whatever. I still have to go through a rigorous police clearance process because let me just say that this job is for the government. Sadly, it's another temporary job, but it'll last for a year. But I need to first go through police clearance, clear myself with be drug free and all that stuff, fingerprints and all that stuff. Try and get through that. They said it's gonna be about an 8-week process of just doing the whole thing, mailing it out and such, because their regional office is all the way in Los Angeles. It's about a 6-hour drive from here, and I don't want to. But they do allow just mailing stuff, so I don't really have to make the effort to go down that way and spend some money just to get those finished. Probably will be faster, but it will only be as fast as the workers trying to process the information in order for new employees like me to start working there. So, you win some, you lose some. So they said it's going to be about 8 weeks. So most likely I won't start till about end of July. But there is a possibility I could start earlier if there's a possibility that I could start earlier if the process goes through swimmingly. I don't know if it's going to be expedited. Depends on the hiring manager locally here, who is in my city, trying to see how fast they want me to be on board. But they told me July 22nd, most likely. That's the true tentative date. There is a possibility I could start sooner, depending on how fast they process the documents and such. So in the next 7 weeks or earlier, I'll be working, and I guess I should talk about what they've told me about this job and such. In a sense, I already told you this. It's an IT manager position. This is actually, and I said this is a temporary position, but it's a 1-year temp. It's a 1-year contract position. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, aside from saying it's the federal government, and you guys can probably figure it out from there. But the position it's pretty generalized, so it could be anywhere in the federal government. If you guys can figure it out, cool. But I'm not gonna tell it out just yet. But it's going to be a full-time job, almost like my elections technician's assistant. It was a full-time job, but only a 1-2 month contract. Actually, closer to 2 months, when I think about it. Be working full-time, 40 hours a week, so that's Monday through Friday. Office job. Definitely an office job, I know that. So that's going to be Monday to Friday. I don't know the times yet. They at least said Monday to Friday. Or not really. They technically said 40 hours a week. But they said the schedule can vary depending on the demand they need or when they need me. So that's going to be interesting to know when I need to work. Maybe I do work Monday to Friday. Maybe I work different other days. They said sometimes I might be working nights and weekends to just troubleshoot stuff. Because IT. So I won't know that till probably a few weeks down the line, in which I'll update you guys here through Truck and Talk like I usually do. And Twitter. Go follow me on Twitter if you haven't. I'll try my best to update as much as I can, try to share as much info as I can, because once I start working again, sometime in July or so, these streams will be happening more seldomly because it's a full-time job. I will be primarily focusing on the job rather than focusing on streaming. I haven't said this before on the stream, but I've said it in many other streams. I only stream just streaming in general for me is a hobby. It's just same as my YouTube channel and such. It's all a hobby. I just do it for fun. It helps me pass the time as I'm looking for jobs. And trying to move on with life. I'm just trying to get on with my life. Not saying my life sucks or anything, or it's bad or anything, but it just keeps me distracted from a lot of dwell time, downtime, and like that. So doing these streams, going on, being social, trying to be social, which I haven't done that as much. I'm sorry, Dragon. Trying to be social on the internet, trying to post YouTube videos, gets me doing something for the time being. But I said before, like in my streams before, especially in Truck and Talk, that if I start working, these streams will go down less and less. Maybe, most likely, these could be stopped altogether, depending on how busy I get. I mean, when I worked as an elections technician's assistant in the county, when I worked for the county that time, I actually stopped streaming. I actually even stopped posting YouTube videos because the schedule started to get more and more hectic. Oh boy. Thank you for that last minute reminder. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna just drive 55. Everyone behind me, you guys can pass me. I just want to drive safe. So I did like stop streaming, stop doing YouTube videos for a bit because shit got hectic. No kidding about that. Like stuff got it got pretty hectic for me in the election office. Only because we were processing so much ballots. That was a time when everyone actually started voting. So, yay America, when the voting registration and voting participation did went up that time. But it was a pretty hectic job, and I didn't have much time. I worked not only Monday through Friday, I also work weekends, I work extended, everything like that. Got the pay for it, I got the money for that, but in the process of just not having a lot of free time aside from me just resting, talking with friends, talking with family, hanging out with family, I barely had the time to just do Twitch and YouTube. So this went on the back burner for 2 months. Now I can't promise anything once I start working. I can't promise these 2 times a week streaming schedule. I kind of want to do 3 times a week, but ever since I got the job, maybe I'll think about it in June because I want to do something in June. If I don't work yet, I do want to do something at least then. But I can't promise so much that I will stream 2 times a week or post YouTube videos regularly once I start working. Again, this is a hobby to me. I haven't really seen myself doing this full time, both YouTube and Twitch. It's becoming a harder and harder market to get yourself there as a social influencer. I mean, for some people, that's pretty easy. Like, if you have a group of friends and then has friends of friends that follows you and then friends of friends of friends like that, that's pretty easy. I feel like you could eventually get your social media influence that way, eventually grow and make it bigger. Some people could do that. I'm not that kind of person. I like to be stupid. I like to do this with a small group of friends. Maybe maybe some of you guys will find it fun as well. If you find this stream or video anywhere, you find hilarity in what I do, that's amazing. If you find the comedy in what I do and whatever, that's amazing. But I'm not going to primarily focus on that because it takes a lot more work nowadays than before, and I don't have that much courage to just do it per se. I rather just oddly enough, I'm rather the person to work at a desk job, just doing stuff, working in a slightly smaller environment, because considering trying to be a social media influencer or try to be like a creator, a content creator, there we go, that's a better word, a content creator for a big group of people, that's a lot more people than you think. Some people will like it, most of the people won't. It depends on who you're going to try to build your audience to. That's tricky. But I haven't necessarily done it for the audience, I necessarily did it for just my personal fun. Like, I don't want to, try to be a content creator that everyone would like, but I wouldn't like. I would want to just do the things I would like to do. Oddly enough, I find just driving in American Truck Simulator and just talking into a camera, even though there might not be anyone here, sorry, just doing this, I find fun. It just makes me pass the time. It makes me allowed to be more talkative, more creative. Lets me be not closed. This also helps me try to speak out with people, because my English is shit. I will just admit this right now. My English is shit, even though I am born in America and, I'm actually a full-blooded American. At least fully born in America. Parents are Filipino, but they can at least understand English. But my English is just everywhere, only because my brain thinks, or my mouth goes faster than my brain. So, but so much diversions there. It's a rambleathon. That's what I do in my streams. But this allows me to just like be myself, try to talk, and then eventually maybe help me out talking to other people, talking to groups, teams, whatever. I feel like I'm getting better at just talking to people in general. Just doing this, just trying to talk in front of a camera. I'm actually getting more used to actually seeing my face and actually talking now. Because before, so we're going a lot of diversions here. Before, I was not much of a person who likes to be in the camera. I usually like to be behind the camera, but nowadays, hi, webcams here, microphones here. It's like not too professional, but professional enough to say hi. You can hear me and you can see me, and I've got used to it. And that's what it is. Like, I've gotten used to it, but I try not to be. I try to like sometimes be out and try to be kind of stupid, but that's how I am. That's who I am. But I do it just to see if people find it funny. If people find it funny and more people find it funny, that's great. But I don't want to try every day being that, because I can almost never hit it every other time. If I can hit it once, I'm most likely going to hit it once. It might be slightly hard to hit it again. I don't really maintain that much consistency. I usually burn out real fast doing that. So... overall, this is just basically a hobby for me, just streaming, being a kind of a content creator, being slightly a comedian in a way, not really a comedian, but just, being fun with myself, being fun with friends and such, because that's what most of my YouTube videos are. It's either me, my friends, whoever I am with, just being stupid, because it's fun, and I just want to post it out there, because it's great to just see what you've done, especially, using my YouTube channel. I've created stuff for like past 10 years. Still have to make that 10-year video. I haven't done that yet. Hopefully I do it before I work. But yeah, I've actually been on YouTube for like 10 years and my Twitter for 10 years. And some of my good majority of my social media for 10 years. This one, not so much, not 2009, but had this since 2011. So in 2 years time, if I'm still here live, I'll do a 10-year stream. Even though I didn't start streaming until 2013. So I guess there's that too. It's a lot of things with me that you don't know about me. But hey, watch through a bunch of Truck and Talk streams. You'll get to know more about me that way, if you haven't. Looks like I gotta really slow down. Fuck. Okay. Got this. I'm a good driver. I'm actually so much better driving here than in Europe. What the fuck? So, we'll see what coming down the line once I know more information about the job and such. I'll keep you guys updated of how schedule and streaming will work. I want to at least try to stream once a week rather than being going completely off radar, especially since I'm going to be working for a year. I still kind of want to stream. It gets me doing stuff, trying to like go back to like, it's like basically still my old route, even though it's a new route, because I've only started streaming consistently last year, once a week with Truck and Talk, twice a week with other games. And honestly, it actually has been a year since I think about it, it's been a year since I've actually had affiliate. So yay me, congratulations me for achieving Twitch affiliate back a year ago. That's amazing. Actually, now I think about it, I can't believe it's been a year. But yeah. Now, granted, I haven't really grown too much, but I don't necessarily care. I just want to be me and do me. Like, if people find it fun to watch, then by all means, follow me here on Twitch. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Go ahead. I'll try to do what I can with my time. There'll be times where I just don't want to be myself, so hopefully you guys understand. But most of the time, I like to be stupid and try to post some stuff here and there on my social media, because that's how I am. I like to be stupid. Try not to be like too stupid to where I'd be like be caught by like a police or something like that. and not too like dramatic. Because I sometimes like to be like stupid drama, but I like to do it stupid drama, not drama. Because drama inflicts a lot of weird opinions, and it's a no for me. At least when it comes to that, I don't want to tell other people. I rather just tell close friends. But yeah, like I just do what I do. I really do. Word. Thank you, Daryl, for those sensible words. But just slow down here. Here's the railway track. Come on. Go through it. Okay. So yeah. These streams could be over, but I want to at least try to do it once a week. I want to at least try to do it at least once a week once I start working. For now, it'll be still twice a week. I'll be trying to figure out what game I'm going to be playing in June for the time being. And such. Well, starting there, I might go back down to once a week. Most likely be focusing on Truck and Talk Thursdays because it's always fun to update you guys on what I do. It's also great for me to figure out what I've actually done that week, because for like some small things like this, like even though hanging out with friends and family like that, I will remember it in my head. A few months down the line, years down the line, you just forget about it. You forgot what you did that week. You can only base it on maybe the photos you post on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, but then you wouldn't know much about anything else. I feel like with these weekly streams with Truck and Talk, I could at least tell not only you guys, the viewer who's watching it, but also myself, who is that viewer watching it sometime in the future. I'm trying to see what I've done that week. Have I done anything? Have I accomplished doing something this week? Have I failed to do something this week? I know there's some weeks I actually did fail to do some stuff. Because there's a lot of goals I talked about in these streams. And it's always great to like reflect back on the ups and downs of my life, especially in 2018. Did it for almost all of 2018. I did a little bit of vlogging at first on YouTube. Go follow there if you want to watch my stupid vlogs. But Truck and Talk starting February, the month of February, and going all the way through the year until about the last 2 months, about technically October, November. I did start back in December, but just going back, hearing what I've done, just being updated, just knowing that, hey, I've done this, and I talked about it, and some people find it interesting, which is great. And granted, nowadays I don't really see much people here on chat, but it's worth a shot, you know. Just to talk about everything, trying to know about everything, just know what I've done. It's a nice time capsule for me, and hopefully it doesn't go away just yet. YouTube, please keep my videos up. One day maybe I'll download it just for fun or something like that, but for now, it's up there on YouTube. It's up there in the public for anyone who wants to know about me and what I've done in the past year and so and such. And yeah. I usually have terrible transitions when I want to go to another thought or try to end the stream. But I haven't made it there yet. I have to at least make it to my final destination in order to actually end the stream. Maybe I'll take a short... I think I'm almost there, but I'll take like a short delivery after that. It's only been about an hour, so I usually want to do these about an hour and a half or so. That's usually my target, but there are times I sometimes just only stream for about an hour because I can only talk so much, and then after that I kind of like fall off the face of the earth and try to figure out what in the world am I going to talk about next, and then suddenly we go for about an hour of quietness. It has happened before. Like earlier streams of Truck and Talk, like the early days of Truck and Talk, basically last year. There were times of deadness when I'm just streaming by myself. That's why I usually like to have guests, because then we could talk about other things. I could only think of so much to talk about, and I could only express so much before it gets too weird to where I can't keep up with my own rambles, or I just finish talking. Should also probably turn off my headlights because it's already like some 8 in the morning, I think. 7 in the morning. Oh wow, look at that. I could barely see my screen, guys, and I'm only driving 15 miles an hour. It's 25. I should probably get closer to 20, 15, 15 to 25. Okay. Um, you should see me before when I'm quiet. I'm trying my best to like keep myself talking. Trying to add words. It's basically a big ramble-a-thon. I still also have my sandwich, which, hold on, I want to finish the sandwich. Cafe Way. Fucking Safeway. Thank you, SES, for being so cool with, like, renaming a lot of things. Oh. Oh, what? I'm not here. Oh, I'm here. What's up? I have really first sandwich before I end the stream. I hope you guys don't feel like this. Like, Jesus Christ, though. Professional streamer right here. So on the looks of it, I have to make a right. After the railroad tracks. Oh, okay. I think I know where I'm going now. I also have this fan which is starting to make me congested again, which sucks. But it's so hot in my room when I stream. I don't know why. Ooh. Let's go. There we go. Okay, where do you want this? Oh, that looks easy. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna flip it. Okay. So, yeah. Speaking of like what like the history of me. Yes, it's true. I've done actually YouTube. I've done YouTube for about 10 years. I don't think I uploaded my first video actually just about 2 weeks ago, 10 years ago. One was like, a Sonic mashup video, music video that I did long before, because I'm a Sonic fan. Kinda am still. I haven't played much of the recent games, but still like that blue blur, even though some monstrosity decided to show up. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. It seems very iffy with that new Sonic the Hedgehog movie that is about to come out. That got delayed for Valentine's Day 2020, but it still looks weird. And I hear the story is not going to be great, unlike Detective Pikachu, which was a good movie. At least that one was good. So come on, Sega, please write a good storyline for that, and get some good people to write a storyline for that shit. And don't let Hollywood take over the blue blur. Well, I feel like it would. It looks pretty bad. I'm not doing this well. Fuck it. I'm not gonna fix that. Ooh, let's pick it. Let's go to Poland. Poland! Okay. Okay. Turn. Come on. I don't want to hit anything. Okay. Yeah, look at that. I know how to turn. Okay. So, hopefully, like, I'm pretty sure I've heard a lot of people go, that movie's gonna be bad no matter if it's delayed or not. So hopefully they can recover it, but I feel some critics say it's not gonna be recovered. Ooh! Okay. My pedals has gone way far out of my foot. That is great. Okay. Come on. Backing up. Nice. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, like my first video was a Sonic mashup. Oddly enough, it was Sonic Unleashed. There was like one of the final boss music, and I paired it up with the main music that came out of that game. And that was like my highest watched video so far. Even after so many years of being on YouTube, that's still my highest video so far. Well, I think my Yu-Gi-Oh playthrough is starting to come up there. But I didn't upload it to 2012. So yeah, I've done YouTube for 10 years. 12 years. God damn it, 2012. Hello? Can we go? Okay. I'm gonna try and like inch my way forward here. Ooh, I'm sorry. What's the popo isn't helping. Okay. Guys, you gave me such a small turn to work with. I think I can make it. Ooh, shit. Oh, God. Okay, we're gonna back up here for a bit. I think I can make it out now. I'm gonna hit that card. Yep. Okay. Wait. So I'm using 2 feet right now. It just makes it so much easier. Yeah, I know. Shut up. I'm getting out of here. Okay, there we go. Ooh, swing, 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 swing. There we go. Alright. So, yeah, first video I did on YouTube was, oddly enough, a Sonic mashup. Maybe I should do another one. I don't know. Not really. I haven't really gone back into it. And hearing where Sonic is going so far, it's kind of been a hit or miss. Aside from Mania. I streamed Mania last year, and that was a fun game to play. No, I streamed Mania this year, and that was a fun game to play. But that was last year. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. Yeah, it was last year. Because that was before Night in the Woods. Right. So, that was a fun game, but I've been hearing kind of iffy stuff about it, regardless. But after doing that video, that Sonic mashup video, I actually did mostly skits, especially with my cousins, which hopefully I can get one day, because I want to do a react video to all the old skits we've done in the early years of my YouTube career, technically, because I did post them, and I just have them as my actors. So thank you so much, cousins, for kind of being there, for just being stupid in general, just recording. Because that's what YouTube basically was back then, prior to Let's Plays, react videos, challenge videos, and such. Everything was just basically a skit. Okay, let's go. Okay, before Let's Play, before like all the Let's Play videos, react videos, challenge videos, that's basically what is mostly on the internet nowadays. Back then it was comedy skits and crude animations and such. And that's what built up YouTube back then, at least for the community. That's how I remember old YouTube. I jumped that bandwagon with my cousins to doing skit videos, because I mostly at least back then I mostly watched Happy Slip, who is a Filipino comedian, Filipino American comedian, but she's amazing. She has a family now, so she doesn't do videos as much, but she's still amazing in her own right of the things she does on YouTube, all the comedy, all the videos, all the skits she's done. And I basically kind of want to replicate her just to see how far I can get into YouTube. As you could tell, if you look at my YouTube channel, it hasn't really gone that far. But hey, I've thought of it, a few years back. At least the thought of it early on, I was thinking maybe I could be the next YouTube star. After that, I was like, these are fun. I can't believe actually these are still uploaded and these are here. But you know what? I'm not going to delete it because it's just fun to watch. We're going to be going pretty slow here. There we go. But early on, I did skits, or at least was behind the camera doing these skits, making stuff up along the way, trying to let them. I ended up becoming a director in a way for them, as they were the actors. They just want to be stupid on front of the camera, and they did. For the most part, they did. And they didn't really care. So hopefully one day I can get my cousins just to do a little react video. I know one of them is kind of out of the country at the moment, so maybe I'll have one of the cousins to react to a video. I'm gonna try and get him on, because I do want to do a react video. Because hey, that's what YouTube is nowadays, react videos and such. But I did skits back then. I did it for a good 2 years. Then starting around 2011, I started doing Let's Plays. Oddly enough, my first game was Minecraft. I did Let's Play Minecraft because I got into Minecraft again through YouTube, because that's when, starting in the 2010s and 11, amidst the vlogs that were happening in the late 2009s and early 2010s, Let's Play videos, Let's Play games, and like that, started popping up more and more in the 10s and 11s, and that's when I kind of wanted to start from there. Just wish I had better computer and everything like that. Granted, I could have just been better me, and I probably could have entertained a lot of people, but hi, I tried, not really. But anyway, to Let's Plays of Minecraft. I've done a Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's Play. I haven't even completed the game yet. I know that for the fact, even after 15 parts of recording it, or 19 parts of recording, because I had to record it the second time for a few parts. Still haven't finished the game, but oddly enough, that Let's Play series has gotten up. Would I really want to continue it? Kind of do and don't, because I get burned out playing that game, and I don't know how to end it, and I'm not really that good into Yu-Gi-Oh! Back then, and even now, comparatively. At least back then, I do know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Just now, it's, what? One turn kill, OTKs, FTKs. Yeah, no. Even though Seven Trials to Glory, Seven Trials to Glory was just a simple GBA game back in 2004. So one turn kills kind of weren't the thing back then. So technically I could finish it, but I'm not planning to. But those videos are oddly enough still getting views in a sense, so apparently some people find interest in it. I know other people has done Let's Plays, but I think I'm like the primary one for Seven Trials until someone takes over. I hope not someone takes over doing Seven Trials to Glory, because I actually do want to see the end. I've seen some people finish the game and such, but they barely get the views. I've oddly enough been getting more views, maybe because of the very generic thumbnail that I have, but it's a better thumbnail than just a thumbnail from a video. I've done that before many times, even now. But that Let's Play is still oddly going on. Like, people are watching it. Maybe I'll continue it. I'll see. I know I got the equipment. Maybe I do have the time prior to before working. Technically, I had the time last year to do it, but I wasn't interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! And now I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of starting to get interested back into Yu-Gi-Oh! So we'll see. Most likely not, but like, don't quote me on it. Like, I'm not gonna say, hey, I'm gonna do it. Probably not, but I would want to. Maybe. We'll see. Again, we'll see. But that was my video, and then from there, started uploading mostly Let's Plays. I didn't do much skits after that. From 2012 to now, I've just basically done Let's Plays. Oh, and a little bit of vlogging. I actually did start vlogging sometime in 2015? 16. Where I did a challenge with a good friend of mine who usually guests here, Dragon, Mythical Dragon. We did a week vlog challenge, basically vlogging for a week. I decided to do a daily upload of my week in San Francisco, which oddly enough was the same time the 2016 election happened, and that was a fun time. But I did that vlogging for that 1 week, and I even tried to vlog for Thanksgiving and such, and then I kind of fell off. But I also did vlogging as well. It's actually a great way to know that I'm able to put myself in front of a camera and say, hi, this is what I do. Because again, actually before 2016, I didn't even have a webcam or anything. I just recorded what I did, have background audio, and went with it. Because I didn't want my face to be revealed anywhere. Some people have seen my face before, but I didn't want it to be fully revealed. Until that vlog, where I actually just did it. And then I kind of stuck with it. Like, once I got this webcam for a decent price, Logitech C922 for like $50. Started using it more and more on my Let's Plays, playthroughs and such, and then eventually with live streaming, I started using the webcam, and it just worked out well. You can see me clearly. You can see clearly now. You can see me clearly. I can see myself. That's a great way to see myself, see how my room has changed. Oddly enough, Chug and Talk Thursdays is a really great way to see how much my room has changed. Because watching the early days, these walls were blank. Only because I was doing some Skype interviews back then. I need to slow down. Oh, Jesus. Jeez, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Ah, fuck. And this is why you should not be distracted. But I am streaming and driving, so I'm not really killing anyone, but you know, that's pretty scary. I just, got used to it, and then after that, keep the webcam on. Sometimes I do vlogs, but just most of the time, like, I want to put the camera into my face and try to record anywhere, but I have a slight fear of recording in public, aside from that one time I did vlogging. So I don't know, or actually more of my fear is not myself with the public, but with my friends as well, because some of them doesn't really like to be on the camera, and they would not want to be seen by other people saying like, hey, who's this person recording? Because you get those looks when you're doing this. Hi! There we go. Hi! Should probably show what I'm doing. Just doing that, Like, you can get some weird looks, even though it's becoming more and more apparent nowadays. Just doing vlogging like that, it still gets weird looks from everyone, and I don't want to put that weird look to my friends, even though I do it for myself. So. But yeah, so doing skits from early on, Let's Plays for a good majority, and a little bit of vlogging as of late. That's basically my YouTube channel for the past 10 years. Ever since, oddly enough, freshman year of high school till now. That's what I did for 10 years. And I'm hoping. Okay, Daryl, you can English. I'm hoping prior to starting working sometime in July, I get to do a 10-year video. I've been meaning to do that ever since. Even prior to going to vacation to the Philippines in April, I've been meaning to do that ever since, and I just have left it in the back burner for a bit. I have ideas on what I want to do on the video. I want to try to at least do something different. Kind of want to be like one of those Casey Neistat vlog videos of my 10-year stuff, telling a story, because that's definitely a story to tell. Kind of, more or less, I'd say. Story to tell of how I went through YouTube and such. And even though I never got high, never got the numbers in YouTube or such, it'd be a fun story to tell nonetheless, because I've learned a lot of things. I've done a lot of things. It'd be fun just to talk about it. So hopefully, sometime in June I actually do it. I'll try. Remember, because I do want to make that video. I'm gonna try and make it all professional and stuff, and then edit it and have fun with it. And that's basically it. I just want to have fun. And I don't want to really use a webcam or my smartphone to record this. I actually do have a DSLR. I'm gonna hook up a mic, make it look all professional, and then we're gonna see how well that works out. It could be it could be a very good video or a big fat flop, but we'll see. I want to try it, and then pull a lot of old videos that I have in the massive archives that I have in hard drives and YouTube. So that'll be fun. I just need to remember to do it soon before I forget, because it is 10 years, and then hopefully that react video with one of my cousins, because I remember doing a react to old videos last year because I ran out of content for a little bit. So that was like premature, but I do want to do a more proper react video and a more proper 10 years of me. So yeah, that's basically the gist of what I've done in YouTube and such. In the 10 years, heck, even on Twitter. Oh my god, reading old tweets from yourself back 10 years ago is so cringy. Because my god, me and my high school days are very, very special. I was a very special person. I was a very special teenager. I wasn't like one of those normies. I put it out like normies, but it really is true. I wasn't one of like a normal type of person. I was pretty nerdy, geeky and stuff. I was into technology and like that. But my way of talking back then on Twitter, I cringe at it. Even though I talk more or less the same or even stupider nowadays, back then I cringe at what I post, because my god, they were pretty cringy. Like, they were like talking about like cartoons that I've watched and all that stuff, talking about like random topics that just don't make sense on Twitter, but I did. But I wasn't like those person that like, what the fuck, all that stuff. I wasn't that kind of person like that. I was very like, ooh, this thing, I'm like curious mind. I mean, to this day I still have a very curious mind, but not as much as like before, because Jesus Christ. Granted, I say it like that, and then I talk. That's basically how I talked back then, more or less. And now I got to slow down again. And when am I gonna get there? Feels like I'm driving forever. I'm in Bend. Okay, I think we're close. Then we're close to Portland. We're halfway. Fuck, we're halfway. Okay, we got quite a bit of a drive to go then. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna lag in Portland. I know that for the fact. Portland does not like, or this computer does not like Portland. Lag so much. Shit. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Okay. So, yeah. Let me see. What else can I talk about? I can talk about my Twitch. Twitter. Yeah, Twitter is cringy. But then I started becoming more of a sellout then. Not really. But my tweets have been more and more interesting lately than back then. My tweets were just kind of stupid. Granted, I was a teenager. I was a teenager back in high school. Not a normal teenager. Not a normal, stereotypical teenager. I was a very weird, nerdy, geeky teenager. I was into some weird stuff. Weird, safe stuff, though. Oh my god, that's dry. Goodbye, meth. This is bucket. Okay. Oh, come on. I'm gonna make the light. Come on. No. Okay. So yeah. Special times on YouTube, special times on Twitter. How about Twitch? What have I done on Twitch? I remember just following people back then, actually. I didn't really think of streaming back then. I knew a lot of Let's Players who were growing in the YouTube community started streaming as their new hobby or as part of their new content creating career. Because, yeah, streaming was kind of new back in 2011. Like, more and more people started streaming, but not as much, not in the grandest scale that is now here on Twitch. Sponsored by Amazon, but like not in the grandest scale like that. I know YouTube was definitely growing and started becoming oversaturated with Let's Players, but streamers was just barely a thing back in 2011. I knew a few YouTubers that did streaming, so I started going on Twitch, watching their streams, eventually created this account of the same name that I've been using everywhere, including Twitter and YouTube. YouTube was Spamways1509, but I eventually changed that and dropped the numbers, because numbers was a thing back then. Oddly enough, I could tell you, 1509, I was 15 when I created that account, and it was 2009 that I created that account. Hence 1509. That's basically my story with that numbers. Hoy, come on. I want to make that light, you know. I don't think we're going to make that light. Oh, we're going to make that light. Bitch, we did it. Whoa, I just stopped there. Okay, come on, let's make that turn. Woohoo! Okay. That was close. I'm going into an accident with that thing. I'm gonna rear end the shit out of that car. But Twitch back then was not like a lot. I remember that. Aside from just YouTubers who wanted to stream. Because YouTube streaming wasn't necessarily a thing back then, and the creators of Justin TV, who has done the live streaming thing long before, decided to go on the gaming route with Twitch. And then that's when Let's Play started doing it, and that's when Twitch became really a thing, years down the line. I was just a mere watcher back then, at least in 2011. Closer to 2013, I decided to start streaming for once. Oddly enough, it was either Minecraft. I don't think I ever did League of Legends, but mostly Minecraft. And sometimes, oddly enough, actually back in 2014, Euro Truck. I've done Euro Truck Simulator 2 because when I was in the phase of Twitch, just watching Twitch streamers back then, that was a thing, and I remember streaming. Also, hi Blaze. I wish I could scan over what those emotes are. I'm not gonna do it, but hi, welcome to my blabberathon of a truck and talk, which is always a blabberathon. Oddly enough, talking about how Twitch was back in the heyday of 2011 and 2012, 2013, when I actually knew Twitch back then, before it became what it is today. First one is, look at that. The other one is one of my derp. Oh, nice. That's a good derp emote. And okay. Okay, come on. I would definitely want to scan a con. No. Why did I stall my truck? And I'm not gonna make that light. Well, that's some better emotes than what, at least for the second emote, at least it's better than what I have. Jeez. Well, hi, welcome. Where was I talking about? Oh yeah, talking about early days of Twitch and remember Minecraft streams and oh god. Me and Minecraft back in like between 2011, late 2011, 2012 and 2014, 15. God, that was fun. YouTube videos and Twitch streams alike. And eventually knowing modded Minecraft by 2013, which that was a thing. That's still a thing that I think about it. But I remember just starting to stream that Minecraft. I think I remember streaming one of the MMOs I used to play back long ago. But mostly Minecraft and a bit of Euro Truck, and then I did not stream for like a good 2 years until shit. What was the last time I streamed after that? 2016? Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, and then also knowing a friend who is a Twitch partner, Patrick Static, for those who wants to know. Remember being a mod for him actually when he was doing Twitch, so that's actually one thing. I guess I was still on Twitch, but I was just more of watching and kind of doing streaming, kinda, but not much on like that. Not much of full streaming and stuff. On the 22nd day of the 33rd year of the second hour of the fifth solstice, the fifth solstice was my last stream, basically. That took too much brain power for me to type. Honestly, that took me too much brain power to just say what you wrote, but damn, it's true. Shit? Okay. Eyes on the road, Daryl, not on the chat. The fuck did I even write? It's like I'm reading, I was about to say an apostle. That's not right, Daryl. That's the wrong word. It's like reading, like a story. I wrote it down here. But yeah, yeah, I remember streaming back in like 2016. Oddly enough, more Euro Truck and American Truck, because that's all I wanted to stream. And a bit of Minecraft. I think I remember streaming Vox Populi back in the days, very long ago. And then I started streaming again back in 2018, which became a weekly stream of Truck and Talk and some other streams. So, that's my Twitch stream career. But it's so, just seeing how the internet grew in 10 years, ever since I tried to do my first YouTube video back in 2009, my cringy tweets back in 2009, 2010, my high school, ugh. And then looking at now, a lot of things have changed, and sometimes I like to blame school for that when I'm not updated with things, but then I guess there's also a pro to that, to where you just watch from the background, because if you want to be a content creator that always changes their thing, granted, not a lot of people actually do change their shtick. Because a lot of people who does like competitive games stick with their competitive games, even though they do switch it up from time to time to get more views and like that. So, and I'm just being stupid driving with this wheel. Whee! Oh shit. Okay, come on, let's drive straight. Come on. So yeah, I still need to make that big 10-year update video of, hi, this is what I did in the past 10 years, blah blah blah, but I'll do it in a very professional kind of manner. I want to try to see if I can make a professional looking video, and not like the shit videos that I cut up and say, here you go, uploaded. That's my video. I alt-tabbed, and I just heard a wee snap. Come on, drive shit. I felt like I was about to break my table just doing this. Yeah, that. I did it again. That's just my wheel about to fall off to this table, which is only made out of particle board because it's one of the TV folding tables. So if I put just enough pressure, I can break this table with the wheel. And that would be bad because I like this table. And this costs $20 for a bigger version of a TV tray table. So let's not break my table. Daryl, don't break your table. Spam smash, lightly taps. Oh, yeah, basically. And then my wheel goes, bye bye. That'd be fun. Nah. Oh god, I think. I shouldn't have done that. That was great. You guys saw nothing. Okay, my table's fine. For now. It's kind of getting there, though. You just ever veered to opposite traffic? Yes. And then I did it, and then I flipped. That was great. We're gonna see how far back it is. Oh no, I'm like 5 minutes back. No. Okay. Well, that happened. Finally had my first accident of the night. And now I'm this far back, really? Shit. Okay. Okay, I know I have a call with Dragon in like 20 minutes, so I gotta finish this shit. Let's get booking, since I've only got halfway through Oregon right now. I should have taken a shorter trip. I thought it was actually pretty short to Portland from the city I was coming from in Southern Oregon. Well, time to book it, because Dirt Me had an accident. Talking about Spam Smash, thank you Blaze for that. But that was under my control, and I decided to be stupid and veer to opposite traffic. So please don't do that in real life. Be so distracted you just go wee and then flip your truck over. But we're gonna book the shit out of it and hope for the best I can get there. No. I'm gonna. Oh, damn it! It's long green light. Come on. 3. Well, I'm going now. Bye, Popo. I am a little bit afraid now because the wheel is starting to sink down a bit. I think maybe I'm putting too much pressure on the table now and it's starting to break. So this is gonna be great. I hope I don't break the table. I don't have the money yet to replace this. All $20 worth. And $60 worth for the wheel if it breaks with it. Which I hope it doesn't. Can I Oh, well, I'm sorry, police. I didn't know you were right behind me. No, okay, I deserve that ticket. I'm also driving 10 and 2. This is great. Okay, let's get booking. 'Cause we gotta make up some time. I flipped over there like minutes ago. And I still got to do stuff. She saw nothing. Thank you. I need some Twitch clips now. Man, it's been a while since I've done something stupid that deserves a highlight. Okay, shit. Okay. Oh shit, this is the fastest I can go. Come on, book it, bitch. I catch up with the Popo. Oh, we are not catching up with the Popo with this one. How damaged am I? Hold on. Okay, I'm not that damaged. Good. Okay, let's not veer into traffic again. And actually drive. Okay. We're almost there. We're a little over halfway there. And at the same point, we're actually veered off. So we can finally book it. Come on. Also, thank you Twitch for having stuff like this with highlights and such. And clips. Because, my god. Without it, I wouldn't remember any of the streams because now it deletes the streams after 2 weeks. Even though I should upload every stream to my YouTube channel so then I have something in there. I do miss seeing like stupid moments, but thank God Twitch clips for it being a thing, and then allowing me to see the stupid shit I've done back then. Because creating your own clips is a bitch. Because I did that in 2014 when I did my stupid driving video. Well, when I was driving very stupidly on Euro Truck Simulator 2 back in 2014. Trying to get clips for that shit, that was hard. But they were fun times. I am going really fast behind that popo, and I'm gonna get a ticket here soon. Come on, slow down. Slow down, boy. We don't want to become be a ticket offender. Ticket offender? No, officer. Traffic veered into me. Like, right, though? Like, they veered into me. See? They're with me. Okay, let's not do that. I'm full control of the wheel. Full control of the wheel. Okay, let's not do that. No, that's also another police car. Yeah, don't offend the ticket. I'm gonna try not to offend the ticket. I'll offend the officer, just not the ticket. Because when you offend the ticket, they double the ticket, and then you cry. And then you pay more. And then you never get out of it. Then again, I have like $4 million in this account. I wish I had that money in real life. And hopefully the new job being an IT manager will pay off some of my bills and loans and such. Which will happen in July. So I guess I should update you plays if you, I don't know if you've heard that I have a job again. It's a temporary job. It's a 1-year contract job, but I'll be working with computers, which is yay. Bachelor of Science of Computer Science. It's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna be a manager, so this is gonna be a middle management position, which is going to be interesting because I have not much professional experience in management, but they hired me anyway, so this is gonna be great. Yeah, I have a job for at least a year. It will be a desk job, but it'll be a decent paid job. Not as decent as like a software engineer job because they get paid a lot no matter what. Even entry level, you get paid a lot, but it's enough to get by. When you lie on your resume and still get the job. Exactly, though. No, okay. I didn't necessarily lie. Most of my resume was right. If not all of it. My interview almost stunk because the telephone call was kind of crap. It was kind of crappy then because they called me on my smartphone and I had shit signal, so they could barely hear me from time to time. But then they said I got the job, so I guess there's that. I'm also assuming that I was the only one that actually applied in that position, so yay me. So I have a job. I'll be working. So my tentative date is the 22nd of July, so I still got about a little less than 2 months before my streaming schedule and stuff will start changing. Will be starting to change up. I'm hoping I can at least stream once a week with the job. Not like before when I was an election assistant at the county where I didn't stream at all. Only because that was a very hectic job for 2 months. So I'm hoping I can still stream again. Hopefully I can just at least do Truck and Talk. Because it's a great way just to stay updated with things. Try to not only stay updated with people that wants to watch this, that does watch this. And also keeps a track of what I've done that week. For whenever I want to watch these videos in the future. So there is that. But yeah, a job that will pay good, and hopefully I'll have money to pay bills and such and buy cool shit like that. At least for a year. And such. Because god damn it, me and that consumerism mentality, I want to buy all this shit once I make the money. I just hope I don't because I got bills and loans to pay. So that's great. I need to encourage and discourage myself to buy stuff. Friends and whoever else that watches this right now, please do both. Encourage and discourage me to buy things. Be my wallet caretaker, because my wallet is not gonna look pretty. My wallet's gonna be asking for help once I make money. Once again. Oh, you make me move this way? Okay, fine. Moving. Also, I am on the freeway, so let's start speeding up. Ooh, what happened? How did you get in an accident yourself? Okay. Whatever you say, car. I still can't believe I managed to stream for about an hour and 40, even though it technically has been an hour and 30 since I started playing this game. Or hour 25, because I did 15 minutes of prep and decided to stream it. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. Someone should watch the very beginning, like, sometime later. Because I just talked about random shit when I'm trying to set up my whole setup with this game, and then eating a sandwich. A very dry tuna sandwich that left a dry impression in my mouth. So dry. So dry. But almost there to Portland, so that means I'm almost there to end the stream. But I still got like 100 kilometers to go, I think. I'm in Salem. I'm almost there. Come on! I really want to speed down this highway. My god, I feel like I'm going so slow. Fuck it! We're going. Go faster. Go faster, truck. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. What else is there to talk about? Yeah, so I got job. I'm still overcoming a sickness. I still got some congestion, but it's slowly getting out of my system. This is not as bad as last week. Jeez. And yeah. Highway to the nope zone, like exactly. I just realized I changed lanes without even noticing. Okay, fuck it, let's go. This is a nice place to just speed down the highway and then be caught by the police because you're going 80 miles an hour. Oh, how fast am I going? Wait, I'm only going 65. Shit, I'm not even going that fast. Okay. Floor it, bitch. Let's do it. Fuck. 55. Okay. Well, at least we're now in Portland. And I'm not that far. So I'll be able to end the stream real soon. No, don't change the speed limit now. Fuck. Also, that was a... I wonder what my face looked like when I sneezed, but hi. Okay. Oh, this is the first time I've actually gone down this part of the highway. City center, here I come. And exit. Okay. So we're almost there. Let me drive as safe as I can. Man, speaking of driving, I really need to get back into driving in real life. Because I haven't been in the wheel for like a few months now. And I pray to God I haven't forgot how to drive. Because that would be bad. I feel like I haven't. Considering how mostly safe I am when I'm not distracted when driving. But I need to get back into driving, so. You know how hard the tornado is making... Oh. You know how hard the tornado is blowing to make an Australian not in Kansas to be blown out of Kansas? Wait, what? Wait, are you experiencing tornadoes now? An Australian not in Kansas to be blown out of Kansas. Huh. I mean, okay. If you're experiencing that now, please be safe. Because I pray to God you don't. Because damn, that's really scary. Tornadoes are not fun. Granted, I have never experienced a tornado. I've also never experienced an earthquake, regardless of the big earthquake that happened in the Philippines. I've yet to experience any natural disaster aside from a hurricane. Ish. So you read the... Oh, shit. And this is a point in time where sometimes being distracted, sometimes being not distracted is a bad thing, and then you don't read the rest of the chat. I don't know either. All I heard was a tornado go off that's suddenly no longer in Kansas. Okay, I don't even know what I said. I don't remember. I don't remember what I was actually talking about. See, this is me. Like, this is me in a nutshell. I talk about one thing, and then we talk about another thing. You think I remember what I talked about last time? Heck no. I'm a great streamer because of that. crap. Well, that's a highlight for myself. Forgetting exactly what you even talked about in the past few minutes. Granted, my friends are... I don't even remember what I said 5 minutes ago. Okay, we're both alike then. Sweet. I passed my fucking turn. Let's go, bitches. Okay. You should really ask my friends, because, God, I'll try to remember one thing, and then I completely forgets about it a few seconds later, and then repeats it again, and then gets shouted for repeating it, not knowing that they said it a few seconds ago. I'm just like, hi, I don't remember what we're talking about, and yeah. I am a great friend that doesn't know how to listen sometimes, but most of the time my mouth and brain goes faster than my ears and such, and yeah. I'm a great person. And thank you to anyone who has followed, my stupidity and my forgetfulness from time to time, all the time. Glad to know you can handle that, because if not, you can always leave and such if you find that annoying. But thanks to those who have stuck along with my forgetfulness and stupidityness. That's a thumbs up. In any case, I will be ending the stream now because I have to be on a call in about 5 minutes. Let me save this game real quick, and then we're going to end the stream here. So thank you guys. Okay, there we go. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Thank you guys for coming to Truck and Talk. I know it was a bit of a haphazard stream at the beginning, not so much in the middle because I talked quite a bit and had a safe driving, but very haphazard in the end. But thank you so much, Blaze, for joining in at the very last few minutes of the stream. Thank you for coming in and such. Go follow me on Twitter if you haven't. Go follow me on YouTube. I'm just gonna put the links out like I usually do because I always do that. If you're watching this on the VOD, go follow me on Twitch and then follow me on those links over there and such. I'll be streaming Monday for the rest of the Darkside Detective. Hopefully finishing up that game, and then I'll figure out what in the hell I'm gonna be streaming in June until I start working in July. In any case, I hope you guys have a great night, day, wherever the heck you are, and I'll see you guys Monday or hopefully Thursday for more Truck and Talk Thursdays. This is Spam Waits. See ya. And now this is how I end the stream. Pray to God I press end. Bye.